Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This evening for supper I am having some bone-in barbecue wings, some Slap Yo Mama corn on the cobs, mini corn on the cobs, and some cornbread with butter. And then I got me a big thing of ranch. Yeah, I am so excited. I love wings, and yeah, let's get to, and then we'll chat a little bit. But first things first, I gotta dig into one of these wings.
Homemade.
Yeah, they're homemade. Sorry if my head's cut off on this a little bit, but yeah, they're homemade. We did them in our electric skillet, so yeah. There might be a lot of smacking, a lot of licking, and it might be a little messy. And if it is, I'm sorry. But when it comes to wings, especially bone-in wings, you can't be, you know, eating like a little Miss Priss Priss. And I don't eat like a little Miss Priss Priss. I'm gonna try it in some ranch.
Show that, tell me where we got it.
Sorry, I'm reaching over here. I got a plate to put my bones on. Okay, this is what we put on the chicken for seasoning before we put the barbecue on. It's called Chicka Bam Bam Bird Rub. Got it from Walmart. It's really good. Like, I could just eat it without the barbecue on it, but the barbecue kicks it up a notch. But yeah, we got it at Walmart, so if you want to try it, go to Walmart. And they have other flavors too we're gonna get to try.
Yeah, it's like Fire and Smoke Society. It's a name brand, but Chicken Licka Bam Bam is a flavor. They have all kinds of other good ones.
Thank you all for your wonderful happy anniversaries, your kind words, and everything. I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, 17 years. And I tell you what, it went so fast.
Yeah, I do.
He's my high school sweetheart. Even though he wasn't in high school, I was. I started dating him at 16. And I got married at, I was 18. I graduated high school June 3rd or June 4th. That's when we had a graduation. And then July 8th, I married my soulmate. I was so happy. It was like the best day of my life, besides getting saved and the birth of our children. But that was one of the best days of my life. Let's try this corn with Slap Your Mama and butter.
Slap Your Mama, you get that at Walmart too.
And she's your dripping. Oh my gosh. So good.
Yeah, it is. Good spot.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. I just can't believe it's been 17 years.
That's so bad.
Mm-hmm. Thank you all for liking our one of our wedding pics. I was so beautiful then.
You still are, baby.
He thinks I still am, but I think I was more beautiful back then. But I think we all say that, you know. We all age, you know. We can't stop the process of aging, but my hair has gotten darker since I've gotten older. And of course, I've gotten some white hairs up in there.
Wish you got hair.
Hey.
I'm losing my hair. Or just go gray or
Baby,
white.
I love you either way.
Oh, I know you do.
You're a wise man.
Wise?
Mm-hmm.
Let's pick you.
Well, you know. Sorry I'm all googly-eyed tonight. I'm talking about it, but I just still can't fathom that it's been 17 years with my hubby. But I was 16 when I first started dating him, and I was 18 when I got married, and I'll be 36 this September, so yeah. It's crazy. I remember our first date. Do you?
Yep.
What was our first date, honey?
I went to the movies.
Yeah, we went to the
We
movies.
went to the mall, walked around the mall.
It was the...
Took you out to eat, but I can't remember where we ate at.
I can't remember where we ate at either, but I remember we walked around the mall.
I did know what we went to see.
Are you sure? You guys, we walked around the mall, and I was still kind of shy, but yeah, I was shy because I was just less shook. It was like my first true date. Yeah, 16. Yeah, I was. But we walked around the mall and we sat in these center, what is it, babe? Like cushion things, or like the round things, and then in the middle they have like maybe like plants or whatever.
Yeah. In the middle of the mall. Yeah.
And I remember we were sitting there, and what was it? You like. He started playing like with my hair, like rubbing my hair, you know, rubbed his fingers through it and stuff and all like this. And I remember looking at him and saying, "Oh, don't you do that."
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh, don't do that. And he thought he did something bad.
Oh, I did something wrong with it. Like,
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't do that over here.
No, he didn't do
But
nothing
what she
wrong,
was
guys.
Really saying was that was
Right? Don't tip me.
it made you excited to rub your hair.
Yeah. He's like, don't tip me because. Oh.
Well,
Yeah, I would ascend.
I can't remember where we ate that night though.
Okay, yeah. But Then we went to the
What
movies.
did we watch?
We went to the movies and we seen Cat in the Hat when the Cat in the Hat was in theaters.
Cat in the Hat.
So like every time my kids have watched Cat in the Hat recently. So like every time I watch it, it reminds me of that my first date. But we were sitting in the theaters and we were like, you know how people want to hold hands and, you know, that's kind of stuff in theaters when they're on a date watching a movie. Well, we were sitting there like, okay, who's going to make the first move?
Yeah. That is good boy.
We were kind of both shy. Or I was. I mean, I don't know about him, but I was.
Do we eat like Golden Corral or something like that? Or do we eat like Chinese?
I don't remember what we ate. To be honest.
I know we ate out somewhere.
Yeah. Good.
I was too busy thinking about you.
I was too busy thinking about that sexy hunk of meat over there.
Oh, wow.
That.
Talking about this chicken wing?
No, I'm not talking about the chicken wing, honey.
Just a sexy hunk of meat. I used to be a sexy hunk of meat.
You still are, baby.
I'm just a...
You guys,
hunk
I
of
was
meat,
in
so-
love back then. We were in love. But I gotta tell you one thing. As you age, and as you go in your, like, farther into your marriage, down the road, and more years to come, and all that, your love for that person gets stronger, believe it or not. And I can't fathom that because I was so in love with, I mean,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Well, I remember people used to
it's
tell
so
us...
much stronger. It really is.
I remember people used to tell us that when we were started out. People would be like, well, you really don't know what love is yet. And I used to think, well, what do you mean I don't know what love is yet? You know, I know I'm in love, whatever. But now I kind of know what they're talking about. Because even though I was in love with you, the love got stronger through the years. And now I really know what that means with it.
Also, like, it gets more, like, genuine.
Yeah, it's more...
It's more, I don't know. Sorry, guys, if I got stuff in my teeth. It's more genuine. I'm not saying it wasn't before, but it's like when you buy something and it... What am I trying to say? Like, when you cherish something and then the more time as time goes on, it gets more valuable, I should say. I guess your marriage kind of gets more valuable. I mean, it's more...
I think it's like any relationship. I mean, when you go through things together, the hard times and the good times together, and you grow to love that person more and more things you go through together. Like I lost my mom about 2 years ago, and I don't know what I would do without my wife because of her being there for me through that just, you know, made me love her even more because now she was my strength when I, you know, had to go through that. And I know what they mean when they say, you know, you fall more in love with each other because
You do.
you just...
Like that. I think when you go through things in life and you, like my hubby was talking about, like, especially if it's something that is like a trial or something that, like, it's really something hard to go through. And you lean on each other more, so it brings out the love more for each other. Like, it really shows you, like, how much that person truly loves you. good to hear I love you, and we always tell each other we love you, and we always tell each other we love each other, and our children and everything. But I tell you what, the saying is, you know, actions speak louder than words, and it really does. Like, it's better to show than just to say. I'm not saying we have a perfect marriage, you know, but I think we got it really close.
But it's perfect for me.
And you know what I think really made our marriage why it's in our eyes, maybe not other people's eyes, but that is perfect in a certain way. I mean, it won't be totally perfect, but it's perfect, close enough. It's because God is the one that put us together.
Yeah. I think that makes the whole difference.
And to me, what God puts together and molds is perfect. And maybe that's why we're still together, too, is God. You gotta have God in your relationship or your marriage.
Yeah.
Or, to me, well, I'll just be honest, I don't believe it'll last forever. And this is just my opinion, my hubby's opinion. I'm not trying to, you know, bash what you believe, but that's just what I believe. Or I know within my heart. We couldn't have the marriage. We couldn't go through the trials that we've been through and all that without God in our marriage and in our home. Guys, I'm just really savoring the moment of with these wings and stuff. I'm not eating too fast here.
Okay.
I'm enjoying the flavor. I just got a Diet Mountain Dew in this cup. No, I'm not saying that you don't go through trials and you don't have arguments and you don't step on each other's toes and things like that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it helps to base your marriage on God, and everything else will fall into place. I'm hoping I make sense, right? What's your guys' opinion? I would like to know your guys' opinion down below. And it won't make me mad, you know, and I won't get, you know, or anything like that, you know. Just keep it somewhat, you know. Don't troll too much, you know. But yeah, I would like your guys' opinions. Because I know what I feel and what I think, and I know what my husband thinks, because yeah, of course, you know, we think of the same thing, you know, because when you marry somebody, you become as one. I think a lot of people don't know the true meaning of the marriage vows and what it means to be married. It's more than just a piece of paper. I knew of some people, like, or known of some people that their marriage was based on a piece of paper, you know. There was nothing more to it.
Yeah. Well, I think that leads to the second thing. It's communication and having things in common with each other.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have anything in common, you don't communicate with one another. So to me, I mean, in my opinion, it's not a marriage.
True.
No, I mean, I guess I'm a little extra. What I want to say, I'm a little extra. Like I don't go out. I go out with friends, but when I do go out with friends, my wife goes with me.
Some people might be like
that does not mean that everybody has to be that way. It's just the way I am. It's just me and my wife. You know, we're so close of friends that it's like I don't want to do anything without her being there too. You know, like it's like I know some relationships are like, you know, I gotta have my time away from one another.
We're not
And
saying
that's okay
bad
if you
about
have it's okay if you have that way, but we've just never been that way. And I don't mean that, you know, that we couldn't, like she couldn't go do something with somebody or I couldn't do something with somebody. That's not, but we just never do. It's not that we can't, it's just we just don't. We'd rather do it together. So like when we go do stuff, it's like, let's do it together, you know, let's go, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I don't know. That's just because that's the way we are. But that don't mean that everybody's that way. But I mean, I'll be at work and I love those love messages I get on my phone that says, I miss you, I'm thinking about you. You know, some people be like, well, you know, you gotta go to work, you gotta get out of my hair for a while, you know.
Yeah, guys, we still do that.
But
by the way.
it's not her. She's telling me she misses me, she loves me. You know, I worked on our anniversary and all day long. You know, I worked like a 12-hour shift. But we were like, I was thinking about her the whole day. You know, wishing I could be with her. And
well, he's off for 2 days right now.
That's how much we love one another. And I think when you want to be around the other person, you have those things in common, and you communicate with one another.
You don't get tired of the person.
Then you don't get tired of being around that person. You know, in my opinion, I don't.
I never get tired of it.
Some people have to have their break with people, and everybody's different, but I'm not that way, and I know you're not that way.
I don't feel complete when he's not around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I honestly take in full-heartedly that, you know, we're as one, and it's like when he's not here, and if he's even at work, and I know he has to work, and you know, I know he has to work, and I would work too, but you know, I have homeschool and I take care of the home and everything, and because I got 3 kids, you know, and we got 3 kids. But even when he's at work, I just feel like not complete. I miss him so much. Well, some people might say, well, that's separation anxiety. No, it's not separation anxiety. It's just I miss my husband. He's my life. When I married him, you know, I married the person that I totally knew I was going to be together the rest of my life.
we both have the same friends. I mean, so like, our friends all know that when we do things together. So like, not like my buddies will say, "Oh, why can't you come and hang out?"
Now he's more willing to. I ain't gonna stop him.
And I'm the same way with her. She can always go out with her girlfriends or whatever she wants to. I'm not. Sometimes I tell her, "Honey, you need to get out and maybe,
And I will if
I'll
if I
take
really
care
want
of the
to.
kids and you get out and have some time, because she's doesn't get out of the house as much as I do. I go to work, so. But all our friends know that we do things together, and it's just.
Now, when it comes to
Well,
not just this, but because he's more welcome to go out with friends and everything. I don't mind.
well, you're welcome.
As long as he comes home to me.
Well, you're welcome to go out.
As long as it ain't overnight and he comes home to Mama, we're fine.
I don't stop her from doing.
But yeah, he don't stop me. I don't stop him. But one thing that if we totally if he has to do I don't stop him either way. But if it's something to do with church or with other preachers or other men of God, and he goes and he has to do that, or if he ever becomes a pastor and he has to go and do this or that, then he's gonna have to go without me. Which that's fine. I mean, I have no problem. I feel as an honor that my husband is doing what he's doing, and if he ever becomes pastor, then that's what he has to do, and then or go somewhere and study or the Bible, or go help pray for somebody, or go to the hospitals, or go wherever, then that's what he has to do. And I feel like it's an honor that my husband's doing that. I have no problem, but it's there's no bickering or fighting on what we can and can't do. I mean, there's not there.
We just usually, if it's something that requires something. I mean, if it's something that we like to do for an entertainment, to get out to, and same with our kids. I mean, some people will look at us like, well, why don't we get a babysitter for our kids and go do some things? It's not that we can't do that. It's just we just enjoy our kids. So
our kids enjoy us.
We just do everything as a family.
We're more like a family-oriented home, I guess.
So
it's just what it is. God gave us our kids. And not that they can't go stay somewhere or this or that, but
I mean, it'd be nice if me and her, if we could together go out and.
Oh, we will. But we will come home.
But we just, when we do, we're thinking of our children, or what they're doing.
We're so close. Yep. Some people might look at it like, well, you're too overprotective, Well, I'd rather be overprotective than not enough.
Yeah.
That's just how I am.
Yeah, that's another story.
Yeah.
That's true, though.
Well, you shelter your kids. No, I don't shelter my kids.
Well, maybe to a degree, but you know what?
I know where my kids are
at.
at.
We know where they're at.
I know what my kids are doing. I know.
At least we know they're safe.
They're safe. And yeah. It eases my mind. And I don't have to worry about this cruel world of the unknowns out there. I don't have to worry about that parent being on the news that their kid's missing, or they can't find their kid, or the heartache that parent's feeling and everything, By God's grace, I never have to deal with that. But anyway, guys, sorry, I'm like 30 minutes in, but This is just really nice sitting down and eating with y'all. I probably lost all y'all by now, 30 minutes in, but it's alright. It is what it is. Maybe not some of you. My true ride or die is probably still with me. I'm not saying all y'all ate my true ride or dies, but you know what I mean. Some people's just 5 minutes in and they're done. It is what it is. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I would love for y'all to watch it all, but because sometimes people miss, you know, the good parts. If they just, oh no, I'm done, or okay, I got, you know, they miss the good parts. I mean, when I watch a mukbang or ASMR, I watch it all because you never know what you're gonna miss. But I gotta do admit, there's some that if they're like an hour long or more, I'm like, okay, I gotta take a break. I'll come back later and watch the rest. But I gotta take a break. That's what you guys should do. Just take a break and then come back later and finish it up. Yeah. To see my beautiful smiling face. Oh Lord, no.
Yeah, true.
Maybe back 17 years ago. I'd love to see my beautiful smiling face, but
That's good. She'll be.
but I'm almost done here. Videos do go longer when you talk. Now I know what Sauce Queen does when she gets an hour or an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But
She'll
y'all
come
love it,
back
right?
around.
Hopefully this month. I miss her.
Yeah.
I've been thinking a lot about her. I miss her.
Yeah.
I really do miss her videos. She was one of the persons that really inspired me to do this stuff. Hopefully I get like her and just, you know, just lay out it all on just lay it all out there. But I'll gradually get, you know, the feel of, you know, even after 2 years, gradually get the feel of how much, you know, tea to spill in my life and get to feel you know, what you guys like, you know. I don't bore you. I'm sure I bore some people, but hopefully not the majority. Anyways, I can go on and on and on, but y'all know. It is what it is. It's real. But yeah, thank you all for joining me and all the wonderful comments and the wonderful anniversary. Happy anniversaries. I really truly appreciate it. And I love you all. And yeah. If this is the first time I've seen my channel, please consider liking, comment, subscribing. I truly would appreciate it. And this supper was delicious. The wings were so delicious. I can eat wings every day. Corn was good. Cornbread. Everything was delicious. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. And I'm going to call for my children so they can come downstairs. I sent them upstairs to play because I was like, you guys are going to be too loud. But y'all know how that is. But anyway, I will see you guys next one. Bye, my loves.